my head, 'cause every minute passed, but you're back in it. Yeah, we're done, moving on, but you can't be too far gone, because what happens in a small town stays in a small town. Every back road we've ever gone down, Friday night bleachers, Sunday pews, and a county line mile without a memory of you. Every whisper, every room I walk in, every time the bartender fills it up again. Everybody knows why I'm here and you ain't around, 'cause what happens in a small town stays in a small town. We said this goodbye was the last. I guess I could leave, I could run from the past and from us and from you, but this is where I belong, this is my home too. What happens in a small town stays in a small town. Every back road we've ever gone down, Friday night bleachers, Sunday pews, and a county line mile without a memory of you. Every whisper, every room I walk in, every time the bartender fills it up again. Everybody knows why I'm here and you ain't around, 'cause what happens in a small town stays in a small town. Yeah, I'm still here, yeah. Every time I see that little white Jeep, yeah, the hand-me-down boat running down your street, I wonder if somebody's in my street. If you're moving on, are you stuck like me? What happens in a small town stays in a small town. Oh yeah, what happens in a small town stays in a small town. Every back road we've ever gone down, Friday night bleachers, Sunday pews, and a county line mile without a memory of you. Every whisper, every room I walk in, every time the bartender fills it up again. Everybody knows why I'm here and you ain't around, 'cause what happens in a small town stays in a small town. It stays in a small town. It stays in a small town. I'm still here. What happens in a small town? I'm still here. Stays in a small town. I'm still here.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
W7's got it right, covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls all day and night. W7 Productions, from golf, volleyball, it's girls' sports in Wisconsin.
Good evening and welcome in another broadcast of W7, this time back in the cot. First time since last softball season. Been a while since we've been in the gym though, probably just about over 11 months or so. Anyway, as we have it, the Reedsville Panthers come into town, varsity only matchup tonight. They come in 7-9 overall, 4-8 in Big East Conference play. They're led in scoring by the junior Mallory Novi, coming in averaging 11 points per game. She's the only one in double figures for the Panthers. Mercedes Grimm, the freshman, 9 points per game to go along with 34.8% from the three-point line. A season high in the game of 19 this year for Mercedes. For the Mishicot Indians, they come in 10-5 overall, winners of their last contest over Random Lake this past Tuesday night here on W7. 7-4 in Big East Conference play, led in scoring by a pair of kids. It's going to be the senior Kaylee Telechka and the junior Julie Keppel, both averaging 14.7 points per contest. Grace Willems not far behind, the other senior, 6.7 points per contest. Last time these two met to basically start the year was game 4 and 3 for each of them respectively. Mishicot took the contest 43-19. We're just about 6.5 minutes away from National Anthem starting lineups. We'll take a quick break here from our sponsors. You're watching W7, presented by the Pat Connaughton Foundation and powered by Jolly Good Soda, live here in the cot on Carnival Nights.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
What's up, everybody? It's Pat Connaughton. On behalf of myself and my Pat Connaughton Foundation, we want to thank you for tuning in. I started my foundation back in 2016 with the goal of creating access to athletics for the next generation of student athlete, especially in underserved communities. We do this through courts, clinics, and character. We've seen that kids who build habits through sport, they learn those translatable life skills that we teach: hard work, teamwork, leadership, accountability, discipline. The list goes on. They set themselves up for success both on and off the court later on in life. We've been fortunate to impact tens of thousands of kids over the last 6 years, and we hope to continue to grow in those 3 areas: courts, clinics, and character, so that we can continue to impact kids throughout the state of Wisconsin and even globally. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. And if you care to learn more, please visit our website, www.patconnaughtonfoundation.org.
Live back here in the cot, just about 4 minutes away from National Anthem starting lineups. Get a live look in on warm-ups for both squads. Of course, Mishicot in their home whites. Orange outline on the numbers. They got the carnival pants, fittingly for carnival night here in the cot. Just about everything going on. Brought in another team for the JV contest. They got a teddy bear toss. They got youth night. They got little dribblers. They've got, you name it, they got it going on here tonight. And, of course, W7's in town. Meanwhile, Reedsville, they come in. They got their nice roll black unis, white outline on the orange number. Of course, big thank you to Nicole Schmidt, Mike Garceau, Scott Willems, and the rest of the crew here in Mishicot. Never had a no here. All the time coming here with W7. roll up. They got the table set up for us. They got 3 chairs, even though it's just me tonight. Saw Maddie Willems bouncing around here. Maybe we'll try to get her on the broadcast. We'll see. But so 2 minutes away from National Anthem starting lineups. Of course, we'll jump out there and bring those to you. And we lost the camera. I'm going to run and fix that. You're watching W7, presented by the Pat Connaughton Foundation and powered by Jolly Good Soda. Take a quick step away. We'll be back with National Anthem starting lineups. You're watching. There we go. All right. Who scored that basket, Maddie?
Julie Keppel.
Julie, who, of course. Who else would score it?
Yeah, obviously.
It was a 2-point basket, so we know that wasn't your sister. She's like Abby Garceau. She shoots the threes.
Oh, yes. That's where she's comfortable.
Maddie Willems stepping in on the color commentary this afternoon, evening. Saw her sitting over there by her lonesome. Not really. You're with your mom. And
Yeah.
so we get to talk about your sister and your dad all game.
Yeah.
That'll be
it's
fun.
The best.
Julie on the drive. Going to be called for the travel. Let's see if we can't get it zoomed in. Let's work on a scoreboard. It's carnival night here, Maddie. We got
Oh, yes.
a little bit of everything going on. 2-0 Mishicot. Just under 17 left to go, the opening half. Maddie Willems joining myself, Connor and Boyce, along with the call here. Back in the cot. Maddie, do you miss those youth nights?
Yeah, they were really fun. Both as a youth and as a varsity player, too, just seeing how excited they get when you come out on the floor.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what's funny, though? When they announced, like the Mishicot Indians, like all like the little kids are like screaming and yelling.
Yeah.
Like the 7th and 8th graders are like, just,
Right,
like
yes.
golf clap. Like,
Yes, they
yeah.
don't- they don't wanna-
Too cool for.
Too cool, for sure.
So 16-18, I promised I'd get it zoomed in here, so let me do that here just a little bit. I don't know who we got up on the camera. Somebody from the JV squad, I believe.
Tessa, I think, came in.
Tessa came in. So her dad videotapes the JV games for them, and then she fills in. So she'll probably be a very good, an expert tonight.
Yes.
Grace in the right corner, swinging back up top against the 2-3 zone. Early 2-0 lead here for Mishicot. They come in averaging 56 points per game. That one taken away, tie up. Possession's going to go back to Reedsville. How's it been being home over break and everything?
Yeah, I go back Sunday. It was a much-needed break. I don't know if I'm ready to go back or not, but
Well, probably ready to leave your sister. And,
a little bit.
Right?
I mean, they're gone most nights, so it's not that bad.
Right? They're gone doing basketball things. I guess when you're off at college and you're sharing a room and sharing a floor with everybody,
Yeah,
being
yeah.
back home and just having to share with your sisters,
Right,
like,
yes.
meh,
Yeah,
this is actually kind of nice.
right, it is.
So another traveling violation here for Reedsville. Possession back to Mishicot. Let's see, at halftime we're going to have just about everything. We've got a teddy bear toss. We have little dribblers, announcement of the youth kids. Post-entry pass taken away. Down the floor it goes Kiekefer. I feel like there's been a Kiekefer in Reedsville for like 20 years.
I think it's the same one. She's graduating, though.
Yep. I think this is her younger sister, but you played against the Kiekefer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you're watching at home or wherever you're watching from, let us know who you're cheering for. If you're one of Maddie's ex-teammates, let her know she's doing a good job here tonight. Filling in for
Yes, please.
Scarda. I don't know where he's at. No show here in the cot.
Yeah, I didn't think we were
Rebound,
gonna-
that one taken away, and they're going to get a carry on Telechka. So that's one of the fears. You beat a team 43-19 the first time, and you come in the second time, you overlook them just a little bit. And here you are in a dogfight early. Lots going on with youth night and everything like that. You had a couple of those games over the years, right, Maddie?
Yeah, we did.
Usually got it corrected by the second half, though.
Yes.
Step through that one up, and we're going to get a whistle foul from behind. That one's going to go on Julie Keppel. Her first team first. Well, you know everybody on Mishicot, but in case you need anybody's names on Reedsville, so
Yeah, I think I
always
only know,
print an
like,
extra
2 of 'em.
copy. Right? So at the free throw line is Mallory Novi, leading scorer, 11 points per game, 58.8 from the free throw line. Good on the first there. So Reedsville off the schneid with 14-19 left to go. Looking to tie it up is Novi, and she does. 2-2. Maddie, first commercial break. You'll have to watch the screen here. Got a good little commercial.
Oh,
you might
okay.
appreciate it.
Okay.
You weren't here in the pregame to see it, so I'll replay it for you.
Okay, thanks.
That one saved by Grace. Well, right into the hands of Kiefer. And now we're going to get another foul. This one called from the weak side. And this time it's going to go on Telechka. Her first, team second. So 13:56 left to go, 2-2 tie. Offense real on that one, blocked by Telechka. And now we're going to get a reach-in foul on the Panthers. It's going to go on number 5, Mercedes Grimm. Her first, team first. So Kayla Buboltz will check into the game for Reedsville. Swinging around, Kraus with it up top. Send Grace along the baseline in the little yo-yo position. Back up top to Kraus. A teal gym shoes. Inside now. Kick out, Willems, 3-ball, splash! Grace better shoot all the threes she can while I'm here today. And her best 3-point shooting games are when W7's in the house, Maddie, so.
She likes an audience.
What are you saying? She's a drama queen?
A little bit.
We'll have to check, see if she goes back and watches this, or if so many rats are out watching at home.
Yeah, my grandparents.
Oh, yep. There's Maddie's grandma says, nice to see one grandchild playing. And the other one talking.
I think I have both sets of grandparents watching, probably.
And Mallory Novi on the drive, left-hand runner up and in. Oh, 5-4 Mishicot. 12:33 left to go. Now operate against this 2-3 zone. Kraus thought about the 3 in the left corner. Kick it out. Sadola and Kraus in the same spot. Can't imagine that's how they drew it up.
Probably not.
I mean, if you're overloading the side, though, that's what you want to do. Kaylee goes in, not playing with that just assertiveness down there. It went in a little timid. Kick out, that one blocked by Telechka. It's her second or third block of the game. Up the right side now. Stadola, she'll pick it up, kick back out to Kraus. Swinging back around. Moyle, left corner 3, no good. Weak side board, the Kiefer. Panthers swinging around. I'm kind of walled off by their coach here a little bit. Runner from Kiefer inside, no good. Tapped around, offensive reload. Mallory Novi. First lead of the night here for the Panthers, 6-5, 11:14 left to go. First half. Inside to Telechka, she's fouled on the drive. So baseline inbound coming here for Mishicot. It will be Grace Willems. She'll trigger it. Couple substitutions coming in here for Mishicot. So it'll be the freshman, Kenzie Rose now. Wearing jersey number 11 along with Julie Keppel. And inbound up top to the Indians. So a freshman in Rose now, a sophomore in Kraus. A couple seniors in the junior Keppel. Here goes the work. Back to the basket, turnaround, no good. Rebound Telechka, up and in. Reedsville goes to work on the other end. Kraus guarded up top against Bubholz. 3 ball in the way, no good. Rebound into the hands of Rose now. She flips it up ahead. And up ahead to Kraus now, and that one blocked. Looked pretty clean up top. Not gonna lie, Maddie, I'm trying not to be a homer here, but as much as I want to cheer for Mishicot, I mean, that looked like a pretty clean block.
Carson may have played it a little bit.
So Coach Garceau going to take advantage of the free timeout here. Going to call the other four over. Talk to them a little bit, get them into shape. Kraus good on the first, lead 8-6. 73% on the year for Carson. Second one up and good. Matt, you've been in those Coach Garceau huddles. What do you think he was talking about there, based on what we've seen here in the early going?
I'd say probably working the offense a little bit more, just getting the low touches and swinging it back out to create openness, if that's a word. Yeah, it is.
Well, he talked about, working around. Your sister's 3 came off of a couple ball rotations, went inside and a kick out.
Yeah.
And now we've got a foul push from behind.
Yeah, just swinging it around the top isn't going to get him much action and open looks.
And so Keegan Grimm picks up her first, team 4th. Quick inbound to Keppel. Back rim no good for her. Rebound Panthers quickly into the front court. And Tess Kamian's doing a fantastic job up there on the main camera. 2 free throws coming here. Personal foul is going to go on to Lechka. Her second, team 3rd. So when you look at it, foul trouble now a certain amount for the Mishicot Indians. 2 on Kaylee Telechka, 1 on Keppel. All 3 personal fouls for the Indians on their leading scorers and their enforcers inside. TK for toes the free throw line. Good on the first, 69.5% on the year. So Telechka will stay out there with those 2 fouls. He gave her no good on the second. Tracked down by Keppel in the corner. Swinging around now, Telechka, deep left corner, back up top, Rose now. She wants the 3 and around the rim, no good. Rebound Telechka. Indians will reset. We'll attack back middle. This has the making of a very long night if it's going to be touch and go on both ends of the floor like this with the whistle. I'm not going to lie. JV contest was a little bit of the same way. About 35 fouls whistled on that one, and we are on pace for that one here, unfortunately, as well. Not going to be able to get to the champs before they close, Maddie. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Rebound up top, Williams, left corner, 3. Back rim, no good. Rebound, Rose now. Indians will reset. Inside now. Back out to Telechka. 9-7 Mishicot, 8:45 left to go here, opening half. Telechka out of the high post, right hand, up and in. So 4 now for Telechka, and the Indians lead 11-7. I think if they're patient, like you talked about a little while ago, Maddie, they can have layups anytime they want against this 2-3 zone.
Yeah, we saw that a little bit in Random Lake, in the second half at least.
Right wing now, Bubholz has it, guarded by Kraus, back up top. Free ball on the way, left wing, and that one stuck in the rim. So jump ball, alternating possession back to Mishicot. Good attendance tonight. Of course, it is youth night though, Maddie, but
yes.
it kind of brings me back to the days of when you were
Oh,
playing.
yeah, I was thinking
And this
that.
was like every night in here,
yeah,
right?
It was.
Oh yeah, that was some must-see. That was some must-see basketball back in the day. Of course, these girls making a name for themselves as well. And talking to Coach Garceau last Tuesday at Random Lake, and 3-ball on the way, left wing. Willems got it. Grace Willems, another 3. But you really look at the way the sectional lays out this year. It's kind of them and St. Mary's.
Yeah.
And they've played St. Mary's close kind of 2 times.
I feel like it's always the Big East going head-to-head in sectionals. Us and Howard's Grove a
Yep.
few years ago, and
Yep.
now St. Mary's.
So if things fall right, you could have the match up in a regional final, maybe a sectional semifinal. But I would venture to guess the winner of that one, if they play their cards right and good disciplined basketball, has a real chance of making a trip to the Resch. Which I'm not sure if everybody in here will believe that or not, but
Yeah.
you play disciplined basketball, good things happen down the stretch. Tipped around, rebound into the hand of number 23, Alexis Eichhorst. Deep left corner in front of the student section. Now back up top, right corner. Swinging around that one. Tapped out of bounds. Possession will remain here with the Panthers. 6:40 on the opening half clock, 14-7. Mishicot. Kind of a slow, sluggish start for both squads. As Mishicot averages 56.1 points per contest. Meanwhile, Reedsville averaging 43.2. So Mishicot a little behind that pace. Reedsville well off theirs. Rose now nearly comes up with a steal. Of course, Mike Garceau, coach team, going to hang their hat on the defensive end of the floor. You know that more than anything, Maddie.
Yeah. Yep.
Left side now for the Panthers. They go even farther. Deep left corner, shot fake, right-hand runner. That one's short. Gets the own reload. Mercedes Grimm, no. Tapped around, still loose. Grimm up again. 3rd time's the charm. Offensive rebounding, that's the one thing that will draw a quick timeout from Coach Garceau. 30-second timeout. You're watching W7. Here it is, Maddie. We need some Kleenex, Maddie?
Yeah, a little bit. Quite arguably the best commercial on W7.
Right? Good time, good
Yes.
memories.
Yes.
Except for those face masks.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Right? It's so weird.
It
Like,
is.
it's so weird when you go back to that. You're like, oh my God, I remember.
Yeah.
Top of the 3, crowd. Top of the key, 3 on the way left. So 14-9. Let me update that. Quickly up ahead in transition. That could draw another timeout by Coach Garceau. I think that was Keegan Grimm. Sometimes your shot is the first pass in the other team's transition, and that was the case there for Carson Kraus. Didn't draw rim and rebounded out to the three-point line, and Reedsville is off in transition. 15-foot pull up there from Rose, now no good. Here's Reedsville on the attack. That one taken away. Nice job in transition by Moyle. So no seniors out there right now. This could be the lineup next year for the Mishicot Indians. Rose now has that one blocked. Free throws coming for Kenzie Rose now. But at the scores table would be those two of the three seniors. Grace Williams and Kaylee Telechka. Of course, the third senior, Maddie Tingerthal. Free throw up and good for Kenzie Rose now. Of course, if you're watching and you listen to the national anthem, great job by sophomore Clara Baranowski. I would be remiss if I didn't mention that. Coached her for a couple years, coming up 7th and 8th grade here. Fantastic student athlete, great singer. Rose now takes that one away. So the youth movement out there doing some damage for the Indians. Now the seniors on the left side. Grace Williams with the ball. She'll go back up top to Kraus. A little hesitation. Rose now can't get it to go. That one tipped out of bounds off of Rose now. Possession will go back to Reedsville. 16-11, 4:04 left to go. Slow start for both teams. Turnaround from Kike for that one blocked by Telechka. She's going to be fouled. 6 team fouls on Reedsville, that being the 7th. So we'll walk to the other end. Gary Kiekever's first, team 7th. I've only got 3 marked, so I've missed a whole bunch, so we're going to have to settle up at halftime. But one of the bonus here come for, who's this? For Telechka. 78.5% on the year. Front rim, no good. Post entry taken away by Telechka. She's off to the races and has that one taken away from behind. McKenna Kiekefer, and she will throw that one towards the student section. They were open. Nobody was guarding them over there. So 3:29 left. Both teams still trying to find their rhythm here. On small town Friday nights. Rose now deep left corner. She goes inside now to Keppel, back out. They'll take the easy pass. Station to station go the Indians. Shot fake, put it on the deck. Telechka, rise, elevate. Telechka, another 2. 18-11. Stick around at halftime. I'm going to get out on the floor for teddy bear toss and then announce the youth teams. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Rebound, Keppel. She'll bring it up in transition. Try to go block to block. That one poked out of bounds, though, by Kara Kiekefer. And we've got a timeout, Reedsville. It's a full timeout with 2:38 left to go. We'll take it with him. You're watching W7, presented by the Pat Connaughton Foundation and powered by Jolly Good Soda. Here's a message from Pat.
The inception of my foundation started with clinics. I went to clinics growing up as a kid, learned how to shoot, dribble, pass. What we try to do at the PCF with our clinics is make sure that we teach that next level of skills and habits that translate far beyond the court. The hard work, the teamwork, the discipline, working together with their teammates who they just met. Having fun while going through adversity. For me, it's some of the things that I enjoy most on a yearly basis is being a part of those clinics, being able to see a kid walk in on day 1 and walk out on day 3, having some friends that they've made for life. Those moments, I think, are what are really going to inspire these kids to be able to go on and accomplish things, whether it's on the court or off the court. To learn more about our clinics or to take part in our clinic, whether it's Wisconsin or Massachusetts, be sure to visit our website, www.patconaghtonfoundation.org/events.
Back here in the cot, 18-11, 2:38 left to go. Mishicot with the lead. They'll inbound out of the timeout. On the other W7 network, St. Mary's 33, Random Lake. I believe it's going to be 29 now. I think I just saw a bucket from Random Lake. So Random Lake hanging at home against St. Mary's. And travel violation out of Telechka. (18-11), 2:23 left to go here. Reedsville looking to cut in the deficit. Turnover heavy on both sides of the floor in the first half. Now inside of Kikefer, she'll spin, guarded by Telechka at the nail. Now down the left side, up and in. Count the basket for Mallory Novi. Unofficially 8 for her. Personal foul goes on Julie Keppel. Her second, team fourth. So 2 on Telechka, 2 on Keppel. 2 leading scorers for Mishicot and the horsepower inside. They'll remain out there with under 2 to go. 18-13, Mishicot on the attack. Willems will hold out top. Now she'll bring it to the right wing. Telechka in the short corner. They find a diving Rose now. She's fouled. With 1:42 left on the clock, Rose now will go back to the free throw line. He's 2 for 2 in the game. 66.7%. First one up and good. Nope. So Moyle back into the game for Mishicot. Who checked in for Reedsville there, Maddie? I missed it. I was looking down.
I think it was number 1. Yeah, number 1, Keegan Grimm.
All right, Rose now 4 for 4 from the charity stripe tonight. 20-13. 1:30 left to go here, opening half. Be an extended halftime, so if you're not going to stick around and watch the extended halftime, you're going to have maybe a few extra minutes or two. Nice find, Keegan Grimm just back into the game. Another 2 for her. Telechka, a little Euro step through the middle, puts up the right-hand floater. She's going to come out by you, Maddie, isn't she?
Yes, she is. I was excited. I was.
You know what that means. Grace coming to visit.
Yeah. Actually, Eau Claire is Grace's second choice, so she might be staying out there too.
There you go.
But
Kraus on the run out. She's up to 4. It's a 24-15 lead. So after basically being scoreless for a while, we've had 6 points in the last 40 seconds. Sideline out of bounds coming here, 42.3 on the clock. Kraus with another steal.
yes.
She'll leave for Rose now. And absorbs the contact, can't get it to go. Rose now on the reload, though. Telechka back inside, no. And personal foul on Tina Moyle. Just her first, team 5th. 29.5 on the clock. But as I was saying, a little maybe extended halftime, extra minute or 2. Get to that refrigerator, grab yourself a Jolly Good. Kraus, almost another near steal. That one off of Rosenau's nose. Kraus comes up with it down the left-hand side. Jump stop, flyby. Up and in, Carson Kraus. Kraus is up to 6. 6 on the clock. Taken away by Moyle. Half court heave. Front rim, no good. That would have sent the little kids into a frenzy.
Yep.
At the half, Mishicot 26, Reedsville 15. You are watching W7, presented by the Pat Connaughton Foundation and powered by Jolly Good Soda. We'll be back with maybe some teddy bear toss, some youth night stuff. Who knows? It's carnival night here in the Cots. For Maddie Williams and Connor Boyce, we'll take a quick break, regroup. You're watching W7.
The inception of my foundation started with clinics. I went to clinics growing up as a kid, learned how to shoot, dribble, pass. What we try to do at the PCF with our clinics is make sure that we teach that next level of skills and habits that translate far beyond the court. The hard work, the teamwork, the discipline, working together with their teammates who they just met, having fun while going through adversity. For me, it's some of the things that I enjoy most on a yearly basis is being a part of those clinics, being able to see a kid walk in on day 1 and walk out on day 3, having some friends that they've made for life. Those moments, I think, are what are really going to inspire these kids to be able to go on and accomplish things, whether it's on the court or off the court. To learn more about our clinics or to take part in our clinic, whether it's Wisconsin or Massachusetts, be sure to visit our website, www.patconaghtonfoundation.org/events.
Mike Arceau just has nothing but praise for these two young ladies, saying, look, when we came in here and we tore this program down, we had to rebuild. These were the two seniors who stuck it through their first year when he and Connor, the regime, took over. And everybody else basically went by the wayside and said, it's too tough. I don't want to do this.
So Dakota, senior this year, what's that like as far as, as you kind of go through the season this year? I mean, a lot of laughs, but, a lot of great memories too.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of great things happening, but then you get to a point where you realize that, like, oh, I'm never going to play them again, or like, This is my last time seeing that player, or being on the floor with some of these kids, and it's just like, whoa.
What a great pass.
Beautiful pass from Creaser there.
Just being able to play for somebody that's completely different than who you are, so you don't have to put all of that on yourself, and so you're putting in 100% effort for somebody that you love just as much. Like I said, my best friend, my parents, I just want them to always know that, and they won't ever hear it until they watch the video and stuff, but I'm extremely, extremely proud of them, and I play for them every single night, and I couldn't ask for a better team.
And Coach Williams for their tireless efforts and dedication to the future of Mishicot girls basketball. Once your team is announced, we ask you to please line up on the court. Begin with the 4th grade girls team, coached by The 7th grade team, coached by Nancy Starda and Amanda Thor. We will now announce our 8th grade team individually, along with our newest members from 3rd grade. 8th grader Ashley Baranowski and 3rd grader Ashlyn Krause. 8th graders Anna Sizzler and Beth Rosheim, and 3rd grader Chloe Wiles. 8th grader Reagan Marquardt and 3rd grader Caleb Libenzo. 8th grader Cambria Christopher and 3rd grader Holly Mullen. 8th grader Kaylin Bonachek and 3rd grader Alan Maholiak. 8th graders Aubrey Hyroth and Elena Parma, and 3rd grader Addison Speedle. Basketball fans, our 8th grade group began playing in the club in 3rd grade. They've spent countless hours over the years working on their game, and we look forward to seeing all of you next year at the high school level. The basketball club will be hosting our annual basketball tournament the first 2 weekends in February. They will host some very competitive teams across the state. The club would like to thank all of the parent volunteers, coaches, high school team, the school district of Mishicot, and the custodial staff for their support of the best youth basketball tournament around. With a dedication for all of our youth players, their parents, and volunteer coaches, the future of Mishicot girls basketball will remain bright. Let's give a super loud round of applause to all of the girls basketball members. Well, again, welcome Mishicot basketball fans in our jam-packed halftime that we have this evening. Tonight we have a very special event for you. That's right, it's a teddy bear toss. At this time, we now encourage all young children who want a teddy bear or stuffed animal, I say young children or young at heart, right? All of you, to come on down to the court. Half of you will be going to one baseline and others will go to the other baseline. Please see where our high school volunteers are directing you. Once we are all set up, I will be counting to 3. When I say 3, you will toss your stuffed animal as best you can to the target in front of you. You will want to try to get it as close to or on the bullseye target closest to your side. Don't start yet. After we throw, high school students will determine who is closest to each of the bullseyes. Those children will be getting a special prize. In addition, our high school students will then pick up 3 random stuffed animals. They'll also get a prize. Are you ready? This should be fun. Parents, grandparents, aunts, and uncles, and friends, mic couplers ready. Get those camera up. This should be special. Okay. 1, 2, 3, toss! everyone for donating your teddy bears. And a huge thank you to Caitlin Callahan, a Mishicot student government member, for organizing this great event. Let's get Caitlin right in front of me. She's holding up a teddy bear. Great job. Thank you for organizing. Mishicot student government as well. All stuffed animals will be donated to the local crisis shelter. Now the girls get to help them out. Let's go, Mishicot. Thank you very much. Thank you again, basketball fans, for your tremendous generosity. Thanks in our polls for teddy bears, going to a tremendous cause. Coming up in just seconds here, the Little Hoopers will be in the cake on the floor, led by Jenny Garceau. This will feature our 4K through 2nd grade girls. Little Hoopers action for your entertainment. Best of all, it's free.
We have done an incredible job all season sharing the ball, playing defense, talking on defense, getting the bench excited. That all needs to stay the same. And especially on big games like this. This game's going to come down to guts. Who's going to handle at points being down 10? Who's going to handle a tough call that doesn't go your way? Who's going to handle some banging and some shots that go in and out or a missed free throw here and there? That's what this game's going to come down to. This is about respect. You're going out there and walking and acting with an attitude and champions. You've earned it to this point. Nobody's giving you anything. You have earned it. We have worked our butts off all season to get to this. This is why you play sports. This is why. Games like this. It's been a long time since we as a program have put ourselves in this position. And it's because of you. Every single one of you. Whether you play a lot or not, you bust your butts in practice every day to make each other better. You support each other to play in these type of games. Love it. Love it. Leave it all out there. Show them what Hale toughness is.
Breakdown! Husky! Breakdown! Husky! 1, 2, 3, team!
We are back here in the well, we've been here the entire time. We've been partaking in the carnival night here in Mishicot. Truly was a carnival atmosphere. I think the only thing we were missing tonight, Maddie, was alumni band and chili night.
Yeah.
If we could have thrown that in tonight, holy cow.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, chili night was last night, actually.
for the boys' game.
Yep.
But 26-15 back here in Mishicot. They've got the lead. Reedsville will have the ball to begin the second half. But got some great footage for the end of the year with the little kids and the older kids out there dribbling the basketball with the young bucks. Good stuff.
Yes. Way to build a community.
I think every girl in Mishicot was out there tonight.
It's possible, actually.
And K through 8, I felt like. Let's get the clock up for our great viewers at home, which I think just might be your grandma and grandpa, but that's okay. We know everybody will go home and watch it after the game. Because everybody in Michicot's here.
Right.
Or working at Champs or the Detour, I suppose.
Yeah. Champs was packed when we drove past, so.
Personal foul goes on Carson Kraus. Her first, team first of the second half. On the weak side, they find Mallory Novi. Yeah, you're right. That was a great slip out of the screen. Novi up to 10. She's the first one in the double figures for either team. Speaking of numbers, some first half numbers for you. Your sister's not going to let us get us in.
Nope.
Grace Willems. But for Reedsville, 15 first half points, 8 from Mallory Novi, 4 from Keegan Grimm, 2 from Mercedes Grimm, and a free throw from Kara Kiekefer. That was their first half 15, 6 2-point field goals, and 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Right hand drive. Grace going to be whistled for a foul. She's never heard a whistle she hasn't liked. So Grace's first, second team of the half. Weak side over to Mercedes Grimm. Nice save. Inside, Novi will go to work, guarded by Willems. Swinging around, left wing three on the way. Splash! Mercedes Grimm, she's up to 5 on the night. You got to think about getting out on her. 34.8% on the year. 28-20. I'm behind on the scoreboard. Of course, your grandparents know the scoreboard's always relative. It's within a basket or 2 or 3 or 4. Third team foul of the half. Second there on Tina Moyle. So Mishicot starting to rack them up here in the second half. Not what you want. You're Mishicot. 28-20, Mishicot. 16 minutes left to go here, second half.
I don't think fouling was part of the game plan.
Oh no, that one tipped out of bounds right over to us. Kenny Kiefer triggers the inbound into Novi. And another foul. That one goes on Carson Kraus, her second, team fourth. That one taken away by Telechka. Outlet to Tina Moyle. She's up the right side. Settle in now, Will Mishicot. Find Telechka in the trail. A little elbow J, you betcha. Kay Dalla. She's in the double figures with 10. I've always said that mid-range jump shot, I don't think there's anybody better in her class, let alone maybe in the state. That little mid-range J. Little right-hand runner, Mercedes Grimm. So she's up to 5 here in the second half. 7 on the night. Averages 9 per contest. Deep right corner for the Indians. Overload the right side. Kraus with it now up top, finds Moyle kind of in the mid-post. Back out to Telechka, back up top to Kraus. She'll pull the 3, that one left. Rebound into the hands of Kara Kiefer. So here come the Panthers. They trail 30-22. 14:36 left on the second half clock. That one blocked by Telechka. Pivot around, Kiefer up. Redirected again by Telechka. Great defense, absolutely, Maddie. Telechka will spin, and I hate to say it, but personal foul goes on McKenna Kiefer. Her second first of the half. But it's hard to coach in this game because you really don't know what they're going to call.
Yeah.
It's helter-skelter one way or the other, and then it flips, and you just want it to be consistent from opening tip to the finish so you can tell your kids to make adjustments, and it just hasn't been the case right now. Left of the rim, up and in for Kay Dalla, 32-22. Right wing 3 on the way, well short. And we're gonna go the other way with it. 14:05 left on the clock, 10-point lead for Mishicot, 32-22. Grace across the timeline will settle in now against that 2-3 zone. Telechka, short corner, back up top, swinging around. I'm all for pulling it out right now and just running some clock because we had like a 37-minute halftime. I'm afraid they're going to shut the grill off down at Little Chem. Willems all wide open on the weak side. And Willems in double figures now with 10. So Telechka with 10, Willems with 10 for Mishicot. Novi with 10 for the Panthers. Kick out. Little 14-footer, no good. Offensive reload for Reedsville. Put back, third attempt. Getting to go, Keegan Grimm. She's got 6 on the night. That's another 3 offensive rebound trip for the Panthers. Not going to make Coach Garceau happy.
Definitely not.
18-footer from Telechka, no good. Quickly up ahead. Wide open in transition, Mallory Novi. (34-26). Lead back to 8 for Mishicot. Was 11 at the half, so Reedsville's cut into it here. 12.5 left to go here in this one. I'm going to count how many people walked by the garbage can without putting it back up. I think we're up to 7. I wish I could put a tally count. There goes 8, 9.
Oh, Dolly will take care of it. Oh, maybe not.
Dolly's trying to get the little kids to take care of it. Foul going up. 2 free throws coming here for Kikefer. Big third foul coming here on Julie Keppel. Nope, Dolly's not able to get her to do it either. Nope. 34-26, Kikefer looking to cut into this 8-point deficit. 69.5% on the year, gets the first. Yeah, see? Grandma was wondering when I was going to add Grace's 2 points. I was getting there. I was just seeing if you guys are still paying attention. Back rim no good on the second. Oh, nearly tied up.
Yeah.
So the lead down to 7 for Mishicot. Back up top to Keppel. She stays in there with those 3 fouls. Under 12 to go.
There we go.
All right.
Berkeley
Berkeley Gorzlanchek, winner. Garbage can dinner for Berkeley. Not really, but nice job, Berkeley, picking up the lid on the garbage can. The tally stops at about 20. Inside out, left corner 3. Tina Moyle, right in front of the student section. Tina's first 3 of the night. Lead back to 10, 37-27. We play down to 11. And now we've got a player control foul. Was on Kara Kikefer, her second, team second. And we're going to get a timeout from head coach Mike Garceau. What do we got? 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. You're watching W7, presented by the Pat Connaughton Foundation and powered by Jolly Good Soda. They put the pop in Wisconsin.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Yeah, thought we didn't talk about that.
So back here, 37-27, 11:06 on the game clock. Mishicot out of the timeout. Let's see what they have set up here against the 2-3 zone. Stadola across to Moyle. So Telechka now out of the game following that timeout. Keppel remains in there with the 3. They send the quadruple team. Kicked out. Willems 3, no. I'm not saying these aren't fouls, but there's barely any contact there.
I feel like he called it before she even
you go from you go from night to night, you got to be able to make the adjustment, but there's barely any contact. And basketball is a contact sport. Contact's going to be had. You can't call everything. 37-27, 10.5 left to go. Reedsville now in the bonus for the remaining 10 minutes. Rose now jumps the passing lane. She comes up with that one down the left-hand side. That one poked away. Nice hustle save over to the corner. I didn't see who that was. I think that was
5.
Mercedes Grimm. Nice job. Now,
play.
yes, loose ball, jump ball. And possession's going to go back to the Indians. (37-27), 10:09 left to go. Into Keppel, one dribble kick out, swinging around with the Indians. Back inside to Keppel, back outside. Shot fake, no. I mean, at this point, you take the 10-point lead into the locker room and collect the W. Yeah. Keep Reedsville off the free throw line. If they're going to sit in 2-3 zone and not chase out beyond the 3-point line, I'm not saying stall it out, but nice find on the back door. Personal foul is going to go on number 2, Mallory Novi. Third team foul of the half. I mean, we need all the officials we can, but when both teams, after every whistle, are looking around and are like, what? It's kind of like, you know what I mean? Both kind of have their hands up in the air and are asking, what did we do? Or I didn't even touch her.
Right. And then they're scared to play defense. And
Right. So, anyway, 38-27, now 39. As Rose now makes a pair. Rose now up to 6. She's done it 1 by 1, all from the free throw line. Left wing 3, front rim no good. Rebound to Lechka. She'll bounce it out to the left side now, leave for Grace across the timeline. Guarded by Dvorak. There's patience, wait on it, sit on it. You can keep elevating that Reedsville defense and get the backdoor cutters all day long like Mishicot's had.
They've hit a few.
They've had. Your sister's had a couple. Top of the key 3, no good. Courtney Dvorak, the freshman. That's the thing, 5 freshmen on this Reedsville roster. 2 seniors, Kara Kiekefer. And off to the races, right-hand lane, Keegan Grimm. She's up to 8. Leads down to 10. Mishicot really never able to get out beyond that 12-point lead. Reedsville makes a couple plays, and they're right back in it here. Now they're still here for the Panthers.
Making poor passing choices.
Well, one thing I notice is, yes, maybe poor passing choices, but the receiver is not doing anything to help the pass either. Just standing waiting for the ball to come versus going and getting it. Left-hand drive, spin, back middle. And so that's 4 now on Keppel. Yeah, legal guarding position, hands straight up. Offensive paper spins and puts the ball right into your arm. It can't be a foul, but it was on that one. 7:40 left to go, 39-29. Grimm at the free throw line. She missed the first, second one up and good. Lead down the 9 here for the Indians with 7.5 left to go here, second half. Willems right wing. Stadola put it on the deck, pick it up now. Top of the key, left corner. Back to the top. Left corner to Lechka, now back in, Rose now. And one coming. Nice dive out of the high post for Kenzie Rose now. I think that was that Grace finding her or is it Kraus? I think it was Kraus in that short corner fouling Rose now diving. 41-30. Rose now first miss of the game from the free throw line. Dvorak has that go through her hand. She regathers now. Left corner, Kiefer. Back out top, right corner now, Mercedes Grimm. Kiefer, up and in. Carrie Kiefer. Telechka thought about it, now goes inside to Grace. Back out, Telechka. She'll hold. Just kind of lackadaisical. Maybe the word to describe it. Just a lot of activity, a lot of things going on here tonight. Yes, a lot of extra distractions.
Good find by Grace.
Yeah, nice find, absolutely. And Kenzie Rose now. She's the third Mishicot Indian in the double figures with 10. And player control foul going on Kara Kiefer. Her fourth, team fifth. Mishicot back on the attack now. Telechka high post. Rose now, one dribble pull up, no. And Kenzie going to be whistled for the reach in foul. With 5:31 left to go on the clock. Panthers are in the bonus. Rose now picks up her first, team eighth. Unable to get that one to go. Willems will burn some clock as she brings it up across the timeline. On the other network, it's a 41-30 lead for St. Mary's over Random Lake. So a win there by St. Mary's pretty much lock up Big East Conference play, at least the Big East North. Mishicot with those two losses to St. Mary's. Hard to get back into that, and of course lost to Howard's Grove. On the way up, personal foul going to be whistled. Kaylee Telechka going to head back to the free throw line. Courtney Dvorak picks up her second, team sixth. Looked like a lot of ball on the way up that caused her to hesitate. Not much on the arm. Free throw, left rim, no good for Telechka. That one around the rim and down. 44-32, 4:50 left to go. Another turnover for the Panthers. Ball in the hands of Grace Willems. Across the timeline. Now if we can just run 30 or 40 seconds off the clock here. Shorten it up to about a 5 or 6 possession game. Mishicot, of course, wants to keep the Panthers off the free throw line. Do that by possessing the ball and not picking up silly fouls on the other end of the floor. Mishicot, or Reedsville now back to man-to-man. They trail by 12, 4:04 left to go. Willems spin dribble, kick out. Telechka shot fake now. She'll pull up middle of the lane, got it. K-Doll up to 14. Now guarding Novi has that one kind of redirected. Out the Rose now, she's off on the break. Little in-out dribble, right side layup, no good. Personal foul is going to go on Telechka. Her third, team 9th. So we make the long walk to the other end of the floor. 3:34 left to go. It's a 14-point lead for Mishicot, 46-32. Reedsville an opportunity to cut into it there from the charity stripe. Kennedy Kafer, sophomore, up and good. .8% on the year, 17 of 24. No good. Keppel on the rebound. Outlet pass nearly taken away. Kraus up the near side now. Up to Moyle. Down into the deep corner. Rose now has that one poked away. This seems like ball security is not real important here for Mishicot.
Apparently not.
Not down the stretch here, but also just kind of not most of the game, just lackadaisical, kind of going through the motions at times, it seems.
Yeah, they didn't even know Grace had the ball there.
It's a team with all the tools physically, like we talked about before, to get to a regional final and maybe in the sectionals, and potentially you pull off an upset over St. Mary's, you have a good chance to make it to the Resch. But the inability to kind of mentally check in here tonight, that's what costs you early in the playoffs. You get caught overlooking a 2-7 matchup, and all of a sudden the 7 seed comes to your place and sends you packing on Friday night. So Mallory Novi back to the free throw line. She makes the first. Up to 13 on the night unofficially. I got her for 58.8% on the year. Second one back iron, no good. Rebound back into the hands of Keppel. Down to Moyle. Back up to Keppel. Find a cutting Telechka. And up and in. .38-34, so Mishicot kind of back on pace to get to their 56 they score. Reedsville scores 43.2. Gonna probably be a stretch to get to that unless they knock home a couple threes here down the closing 2.5 minutes. But you look at Mishicot only giving up 40.3 points per game. Mishicot has a good chance of holding Reedsville under that. Mercedes Grimm picks up her second. Bonus.
Yeah, hopefully these last 2 minutes aren't just back and forth to the free throw line every possession.
It's a 10-point game down in Random Lake. 12 and a half minutes left to go. That could be a big win for Random Lake if they somehow find a way to scratch and claw back in there. Of course, Random Lake, our home school this year, thanks to the sponsorship of Jolly Good Soda. Keppel gets them both. Keppel's first points of the second half. Of course, spent a lot of time there on the bench with 4 team fouls. Or 4 personal fouls, I can't say team. Kick out, right corner 3. That one's long. Offensive reload, though, for Reedsville. And through the hands of Caleb Buvoltz. Possession back to Mishicot. They lead 50-34. 1:57 to go on the time clock. Well, Maddie, your thoughts on this one here tonight? It's not over yet, but, you know.
No, it's not. I'm kind of tired. I feel like it wasn't as exciting as I was expecting it to be.
Well, yeah, the teddy bears. I mean,
right.
Here's the thing, Maddie. When you have youth night, and you got like 30 K through 2 in here.
Right.
All the teddy bears excited to toss them onto the floor. I mean, the one kid, I was like, I'm going to count to 3, and they were chucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
It's hard to live up to that.
It is. It is.
Telechka no good. Back the other way comes Reedsville. Turnaround. That's going to draw a little bit of a marker toss from head coach Mike Garceau. He's kind of tossing to himself, like, what else can we do?
Yeah.
To not pick up a foul right now. Tick and tack, touch and go here in Mishicot. First one up and good for Mercedes Grimm. So Grimm up to 9 on the night, looking to be the second player from Reedsville to get in the double figures. She's at her average and now at 10. 50-36, the lead 14. Moyle on the back door. He just has no idea. He called the foul, but then awarded 2 free throws, but now they're going to wave the shot off. And it's so they're going to wave off the basket, so it's going to be a 1-on-1 situation, I guess. Moyle, first one up and good. 68.8% on the year for Tina. First one good, 51-36. Second one, splashes that one home as well. Yeah, you're right. It's just kind of been a long, slow, drawn-out game, both ends of the floor. You just want to keep the clock moving at this point. No fouls on either side. Top of the key, 3, nope. Rebound to Moyle. She'll lead the break. Now bounce it out. Under a minute to go, no. Under the re-attack. And so Mallory Novi picks up her 4th, 10th team foul. So double bonus here for Keppel. 76.3% on the year, 87-114. I didn't think I'd ever see a kid shoot as many free throws as Kylie Schmidt did. Yeah. But Keppel, not far behind. So Kaylee and Grace check out. Into the game is Kraus and Stadola. Keppel gets the second to go. .45 left to go here in this one. Spin dribble. Honestly, that's been one of the more contact plays we've had here in the second half. No whistle. And we've got a big whistle there and charge on the other end. This brings up my highly contested debate of charge circle. We need a charge circle before a shot clock. So substitutes come with 30 seconds on the clock. Maddie Tingerthal, the senior, will check back into the game as Keppel fouls out. No free throws, it's a player control foul. So Maddie Tingerthal right there wearing jersey number 2. Center of your screen, she's back in, or she's into the game for the first time tonight. Grimm off the left wing, spins back middle. No good, rebound in the hands of Tina Moyle. She'll bring it up the left side. Let's just bounce it out, no fouls, we don't need anything. We've got a travel jump ball. It's gonna be a travel called, possession back to Reedsville. So 11.4 on the clock, 53-36. Mallory Novi. Well, Maddie, it's been fun.
Yes,
we got through it.
We did.
We got through Carnival night.
We did. Yep. I feel like we almost shot more free throws in the second half than we did normal shots.
Right. Your final out of Mishicot, 53, Reedsville 36. Of course, big thanks to Nicole Schmidt, Mike Garceau, Scott Willems, and the Mishicot Basketball Club for having us out here tonight. Of course, for you, Maddie Williams, for joining us on the broadcast.
Of course.
Far better than Andy Scarta. I don't know why we always ask him.
Yeah.
Like he said, Mishicot people want to hear the alumni.
Yeah.
Stick around for our Pat Conant Foundation Player of the Game. You have been watching W7, presented by the Pat Conant Foundation and powered by Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
You can hear me?
Yep.
All right, we are back with our Pat Connaughton Foundation Player of the Game. It is none other than senior Kaylee Telechka. Give her some love. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you guys should be pros at this by now. Well, maybe not this year, but Kaylee, talk to me a little bit about that game. I mean, last time you came out, you beat them on the road, 43-19. Coming into the night at home, a lot going on. Kind of seemed like it was a little bit of a slow start.
Yeah, it's super frustrating, but especially after Howard's Grove, after that loss, they seem to figure out how to beat us. So everybody's watching that film, and so everybody's coming and shooting shots at us, and we just got to work together as a team and fight through that.
Absolutely. I mean, talk to me then just enough about the game. The game took care of itself. Everybody saw that. But tonight, carnival night here in Mishicot. Yeah. We got teddy bear toss. We have youth night. Little dribblers. I mean, you got some cousins, and almost all of them kids are almost like your own family, though.
Yeah.
But what does it mean to have all the kids here tonight and play in front of them for you as a senior?
It's super awesome. I remember when I was a little kid on youth night watching the big girls play. I always looked up to them. Like Hannah Sweetman was someone I always looked up to. She was super good, and as a little kid, I wanted to be like her. And now that I'm here, I like that they can look up to us, and they want to be like us, and that they get to experience this with us.
Yeah, absolutely. But and even on a maybe a little bit more personal level, you've got your niece on the team with you, and then a couple cousins out there. I mean, what does it mean to be out there with them and share this moment with them?
It's super awesome because when I was a freshman and a little girl, I never had anyone in high school or in the school district to experience that with. So to be that role model for them is really cool because they look up to me. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, goals for you, for the team the rest of the year. Before you go into that, I just want to say, Matt, I was talking with Maddie, and I really think you guys have the pieces, right? When you look at the sectional, you guys have the pieces to make a run in the tournament, right? If the matchups fall the right way, if you guys come in locked in, ready to go, like you played Laconia at the beginning of the year, I mean, and you're, like Ray said on Tuesday night, you guys are just getting the team back together again. Yeah. So you guys are a team on the rise, and if things can fall the right way, you guys come in locked in, ready to go, regionals and sectionals. I'm not saying, but I'm saying
we have a very good
you can
chance.
Go to Green Bay and not sit in the bleachers.
Yeah, it's super awesome. It's what's nice about our team is we're all very spread out points-wise. Like we all score. Like Cora the other night had 30 or whatever.
30 piece from Cora?
Like we all have our nights, which is super awesome. Like it's not just one person having a good night every night. It's like everyone's coming in, and that's really awesome because then we're like a team, not just one person doing all the work.
Right. So along that goals, short-term, long-term goals for this team as we head down the stretch.
Short-term, one game at a time. Next game is Brilliant. We have one practice, so that's going to be a big game. And then the next day we have Cedar Grove, Belgium, and they only lost to St. Mary's by 1 point. So that's going to be a rough 2 days, but we're going to get it. We're going to get through that. Long term, we're getting to the rush.
Yeah, well, don't look too far ahead. Random Lake is in a 57-52 battle with St. Mary's right now. 3.5 left to go. So Random Lake's paying St. Mary's tough too. So that's what I'm saying though. If everything comes together at the right time, it could be a special end of the season for you guys. Well, one final question for you, Kaylee, and the rest of the Mishicot Indians. Everybody knows the answer to this right now, but game days are
for the girls.
You've been watching W7, presented by the Pat Connaughton Foundation and powered by Jolly Good Soda. For Maddie Williams, Kaylee Telechka, and the rest of the Lady Indians, we'll see you next week.
The Pat Connaughton Foundation prides itself on the impact that we have. We started with clinics. We've grown to courts. Our new coming initiative is character, aka scholarships. How do we find a way to have an impact on a kid that will change their lives forever? We want to find ways to help reward those student athletes, help get them access to a better high school, a better AAU program, a better college, both on the court, but especially off the court. We want to someday have many kids that say, I wouldn't have been able to get to where I am today if it wasn't for the Pat Connaughton Foundation. We can't do that ourselves. We do that through people like you. We're excited to launch the endowment program program for scholarships in the next coming years, and we want to make sure that you stay up to date on all of the things that we're doing at the PCF. Be sure to follow us on social media, be sure to visit our website on a regular basis, and be sure to sign up for our newsletter. Thank you again for your support, and at W7, it's for the girls.